All right, so here we are on 4.3 on Gauss-Jordan elimination. So these are going to be some exercises that I work out myself. All right, so we're supposed to use row operations to change each matrix here to reduce form. So what we're going to do is we're going to just try to make it into the most reduced form possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1/2 of row 2 and make that the new row 2. So I have 1, 3, 1, 0, 1, minus 2. And now to make it in the fully reduced form, I have to make this a 0. So I'm going to take a minus 3 row 2 plus row 1, and that's my new row 1. So that's going to be 0, 1, minus 2. And that's going to be a 1. Then minus 3 times that plus that's going to be 0. And that's going to be 6 plus 1, so that's going to be a 7. And so that's as far as I can go. That's in my reduced form. All right, let's do another one. Now what we're supposed to do is write this in reduced form as well. So only thing we can do first is, well, let's make this one because we have zeros below those two ones. And so the next thing is to make this. So it's a negative 1/2 row 3 is my new row 3. All right. So we have 1, 0, 4, 0, 0, 1, negative 3, negative 1, and 0, 0, 1. And then that's going to be a negative 1. Okay. Now I'm going to go up. I'm going to go make those zeros. So I'm going to take 3 times row 3 plus row 2 is going to be my new row 2. I'm going to take a minus 4 row 3 plus row 1, and that's going to be my new row 1. So I'm just trying to make those zeros. All right. So when I get that done, I have a 0, a 0, a 1, and then a negative 1. And then I'm going to have a 0, and then that's going to be 1. And minus 3 plus 3 is going to be 0. And that's going to be a minus 3 minus 1, so it's going to be a minus 4. And then I'll have a 1, and then a 0. And that's going to be a 0. And that's going to be a plus 4. And so plus 0, so that's going to be a plus 4. So that's as far as I can go with that one. So that's reduced echelon form. 1's down the diagonal, 0's everywhere else, and our constants over here. All right, let's stop there and we'll come back for one where we actually have to solve a system of equations.